She was hanging with the big boys. She was involved in, just like if you ever seen New Jack City, how they do the drugs, she was hanging with those kind of people. But that wasn't for me. I thank God that I got pregnant with Darlene. Because even though I wasn't involved in, that's not who I am. And then, because of that, I was able to help the young people that I worked with about the drug scenes. And oh man, I can tell you a story. You wouldn't believe it. That they call me up every now and then. It's, oh, Miss Davis, thank you so much for your advice and da da da. So I just believe that there's a purpose in everybody's life. Sometimes you go looking for it. I never went to look for it. It found me. And now, this particular person, Keith, that's your name, I would have never met him if I hadn't have been to Juneteenth. And I don't believe that that just happened. It was supposed to happen. And I'm here today.
My mother used to call it here the shecht, fate.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I would have never met you. And why? I don't even know how the conversation started. Do you?
I said hello.
That was it, right? And here we are today.
I probably wanted to talk to you about Juneteenth because I was talking to a lot of people about it.
And I don't know. You should
I
gave
gave
me a
you one
little
of my
card,
cards, and
I saw
your eyes lit up.
Right. It was supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a part of my life that I want to happen. Not just my child is gone, but I needed to have her story told. And I believe that if I could just get that platform to really speak to people that really could do something, they will hear what I'm saying. I need to do this. And if you can help, I'm taking you with me. If you can help me, we can help each other. Because it's not, like I said, it's not my child. It's a whole thousands of them waiting for somebody to say, hey, yeah, thanks for your service, but what are you giving me? What are you giving me? This is what I feel like, God, only you know, Lord, where my life is going. But before I leave this earth, I have to.
He ain't telling.
No. But just like I said, how the hell did I meet you? It's so strange. It had to happen.
My mother always said, and I've heard this from other people, strangers are friends. Strangers are friends you haven't met yet.
Exactly, I heard that before. Absolutely.
And everybody comes into your life
for reasons.
For a reason, and at a particular time in your life for a reason.
For a reason, and I think this is it. This is what I say. So that's who I am. I always come up with these little sayings. This is my last hurrah. 4 more years from now, I'll be 80 years old.
God bless you.
This is my last hurrah. And I wanted to make it for I wanted to do it for so many. Just let me be able to do this. I called up ABC, you know they got, we help you, blah, blah, blah. You always talk
7 on your side.
Yeah, 7 on your side, that's a lot of bull. And I don't like to say this, but I'm going to say it. I am not a prejudiced person. That's not who I am. But I believe those phone calls that I was making to those lawyers and stuff, because everybody else can get something. And 7 on your side, well, I just wanted them to listen to what I'm saying, like you're doing. And to investigate. Now they're butting in trouble. You seen that commercial? They say something, the FCC want to know how they help in the community or something like that?
They're talking about the equal time laws and stuff with with Trump and them giving time to Harris and not to Trump. There's one thing. Well, I'll tell you about that afterwards. Nothing that needs to be on this.
But I'm just saying, I wanted them to, especially Robert Roberts. I wanted to meet her. You know why? You ready for this? You're gonna love this. I watch Lifetime. Lifetime got a lot of stuff on there that's supposed to be true stories. And Robin Robbins she produced some of those things. I wanted to speak to her to actually get Missy's story on film. Actors and actresses. I'll make you laugh. It ain't funny, but this is how I see it. I already got the actresses who I know would play it. I had somebody dying laughing. They said, man, you so crazy. I want, what's her name, Bassett, to play me, the mother. I want Jennifer Hudson to play Missy. I want, oh Lord Jesus, the crazy one. I want, she could play Ivy real good. Lord, Jennifer Hudson, what's her name? And, God, I love her. Hanson to play Ivy. I got it all planned out. This story needs to be told. It's not just about Missy. It's about all of them. They all are being mistreated when they get back here, and medically. And the people that's getting paid to investigate. And I don't lie, I tell the truth. Because I believe Sue could have done more for me. I don't lie, I don't have to lie. I'm telling the truth. And I like Sue. But her hands are tied too, I guess. You understand what I'm saying? But I just want this to... I made a promise to Missy at the funeral in front of all these people. Because everybody was shocked. You go preach your daughter. Yes. Ain't no minister coming up here talking about my child. They didn't know her. I'm her mother. And you know, I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody never really seen me cry. You know why? During that situation at the funeral and all that. You know why? I cried all those years when she was alive. I cried enough.
You all cried out.
So all I'm saying to you is that, Mr. Keith, I need you to help me put this out there. I need you to do this. And I do believe that this happened for a reason. And your butt was sleeping in there. And it cost me $50 to get here. Yeah, I paid $25 to get here and $25 to go home. I don't care. It ain't about money. So you know I was serious, right? You know I was serious. I'm on a fixed income. Social Security and what you call it. But it ain't about money. It's the reason. When you said, ooh, could you meet with me? You know you're the first one said that. You're the first. And that meant so much to me. I couldn't wait to meet with you. Because even though I understand that you would like to get your thing started, I got that. But you're taking a chance on me. Mm-hmm. And that's what touched me.
Oh, life is full of taking chances and risks. Mm-hmm. You don't risk, you don't gain.
You don't get. You don't ask, you don't get. And I do believe this happened for a reason. I still can't get over that. But I had so much conversation with a lot of people there that day. And I went both days, you know. And
I was there Friday at the flag raising.
You were there Saturday too?
Yeah, I was there Saturday for a few hours. And he was getting to us. So
I spoke to your son.
The one that just came down before.
Yeah, I spoke to him. And I said, oh, that's your dad? He said, yeah, that's my dad. I said, oh, that's okay. I said, I would love to speak with him again. Mm-hmm. So it got to be something more than what we're talking about. There's a big picture somewhere. There's a big picture somewhere that need to be told. And I am probably, because I watch so much stuff. Oh, Lord. I wouldn't like to say it, but I am a news buff. I like to know what's going on. Okay? And so I watch so much stuff, and very little, very little is emphasized on the veterans. Except veterans, their day. Whoop the damn do. There's more need to be done for them. I wish I could just get all the veterans together and we have a blast. Because we really care about you. This is not a joke. It's not thanks for your service and bye. No. It's not a joke. I just want them to be all right. I want them to know that you don't have to suffer because the medical part of your life is messed up. I'll never forget that. And I had a conversation with a social worker about that. Most of the doctors that were there had malpractice on the, the records and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So where else would you go to get a good job like that, benefits and everything? Come on now. They might shoot me after this, but I don't care. I don't care. I'll die trying, And that's our biggest problem in this country. Nobody is willing to die for what's right. I'd give up my life if I could do something. I don't care.
No, look at the civil rights activists in the 60s.
That's right. They were willing to die.
And some of them did.
Absolutely. And that's where I am right now. I have to do something. And you know what? I have come to a conclusion that even though if nothing come of it, when I lay my little head down in my bed or in the grave, I know I tried. I'm good with that.
Oh, I'm going to put this whole video on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
As well as trying to write up a story on it.
Okay. Do what you have to do. I'm okay. I give you permission. Put me out there. Send it to MSNBC, CBS, even Fox. I don't give a damn. They've got to hear the story because it's because of all of them. They need to hear the story. We got to help them. I need your help.
Do what I can.
I know you will. You just didn't just happen in my life. I don't believe that. Mr. Keith. I don't believe that. Oh, that first letter that I told you to read, you know what happened? I got that. I came back to the district and the superintendent said to me, "May, I'm not going to send you to the high school." I said, "Why not? I'm going to send you to the middle school so you can nip them in the bud." That's what he said. And he says that it'll be just like you never left here. My salary, everything. How many times that happened to a person? So, I got a phone call 2 months after I started working back in the district from the principal of Chestnut Ridge. He used to work at Ramapo High School when I worked there. And he said to me, "Oh, we're so glad you're back, May Davis." I said, "You are?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Listen," and this is when East Ramapo started to really get bad, not just the middle school, the high schools. They were going crazy. Teachers didn't know what to do because, like I said, it wasn't, and they didn't have many black people work. I was the only black woman at Ramapo High School back in '69. I was the only black woman at Pomona Middle School back in '87. There was not even in the kitchen. Not even in the kitchen. And he said to me, "We're getting ready. School is going to be starting. We're going to have a conference with everybody in the district." And I said, "Yes, what that got to do with me?" He said, "We would like for you to be a speaker." I said, "Get out of here." He said, "Man, you don't know." He said, "When you was working in the school at Ramapo High School," he said, "you always had a good answer. They love you. And they know that you cared about them." He said, "Would you do it?" And I did it. And that's why that went like it did. So I know I can do this.
Well, we'll do what we can. Let's see how it goes.